Hello students, this is Bhagya sir. Today we shall discuss part 2 of figures of speech. Here we are going to discuss the definition of particular figure of speech with the examples. In part 1 we discussed 10 figures of speech and they are alliteration, repetition, simile, metaphor, personification, apostrophe, antithesis, oxymoron, onomatopoeia and hyperbole. Let's go for the remaining figures of speech which are important from the examination viewpoint. On number 11, we have litotes. Let's understand the definition first. Litotes, derived from a Greek word meaning simple, is a figure of speech that employs an understatement by using double negatives. The word understatement is very important, which means जितना है उससे कम दिखाना. In hyperbole we had the word overstatement, जिसमें जितना है उससे बहुत ज़्यादा दिखाया जाता था. Here the word understatement का मतलब जितना है उससे कम दिखाना. Or in other words, a positive statement expressed by negating its opposite expression. In simple words, negation is used to convey the affirmative idea that is called litotes. For example, using the expression not too bad for very good is an understatement. Let's make it better with the help of examples. The ice cream was not too bad. Here we want to convey that ice cream was good, but double negation is used, not too bad. And this is the perfect example of litotes. New York is not an ordinary city. Here we want to convey that New York is actually an extraordinary city, but double negation, not an ordinary city, conveys that it is an extraordinary city. Your comments on politics are not useless. Not useless is double negation, which wants to convey it's useful. So the actual meaning is your comments on the politics are useful, and this is litotes. He won't regret that decision. Won't regret का मतलब है वो पछताएगा नहीं अपने डिसीजन पर. इसका मतलब है कि he took the right decision. तो he won't regret that decision मतलब he took the right decision. I cannot disagree with your point of view. Cannot disagree is again the double negative, which means agree. So I agree with your point of view, and this is the perfect example of litotes. She is not doing too badly at all. Here we want to convey that she is doing very good, and double negation is used, not doing too badly is again the example of litotes. Number 12 is euphemism. Here is the definition. Euphemism is a polite word or phrase that is used in place of word or phrase that might be considered offensive, harsh, unpleasant or inappropriate to say. मतलब ये कि यूफेमिज्म एक ऐसा पोलाइट वर्ड और फ्रेज है जिसको यूज किया जाता है ऑफेंसिव, हार्श, अनप्लेजेंट और इनअप्रोप्रिएट वे में बताने के बदले. The term euphemism refers to polite expression that replace words and phrases considered harsh and impolite or which suggest something unpleasant. In simple word, किसी भी unpleasant चीज को जब हम प्लेजेंट वर्ड में या हल्के फुल्के वर्ड में जब हम पेश करते हैं तो फिगर ऑफ स्पीच बन जाता है यूफेमिज्म. लेट्स मेक इट बेटर विद द हेल्प ऑफ एग्जांपल. एन एग्जांपल ऑफ यूफेमिज्म इज टू से पास्ड अवे इंस्टेड ऑफ डाइड. जैसे जब कोई व्यक्ति मर जाता है तो हम बोलते हैं कि ही पास्ड अवे इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग ही डाइड. नाउ द वर्ड डाइड इज वेरी अनप्लेजेंट टू से, but passed away seems very polite. So this is the best example of euphemism. Other examples are, you are becoming a little thin on top. To be thin on top का मतलब है सर से बाल जड़ के bald हो जाना, मतलब टकला हो जाना. But here the word thin on top conveys in a very polite way to express the unpleasant bald. Our teacher is in the family way. To be in the family way का मतलब है to be pregnant. But it is said in a very mild way that the teacher is in the family way. He is a little tipsy. To be little tipsy का मतलब है drunk, नशे में होना. But किसी को drunk बोलने के बदले when we say he is a little tipsy, so that sounds a bit polite. We do not hire mentally challenged people. Now, mentally challenged people are stupid people, but instead of saying stupid people, the mild words mentally challenged are used here, and this is euphemism. He is a special child. Special child are the mild words used for disabled or physically challenged child, and this is the polite way to express your views. So this is euphemism. जैसे हम किसी अंधे व्यक्ति को अंधा कहने के बदले प्रज्ञाचक्षु बोलते हैं, या किसी लूले लंगड़े व्यक्ति को हम विकलांग वर्ड यूज करते हैं. These are the two best examples of euphemism. On number 13, we have scenic talkie. Now let's understand the definition first. A scenic talkie is a figure of speech in which a term for a part of something refers to the whole of something or vice versa. Simple शब्दों में, the part is used to convey the whole, or sometimes the whole is used to convey the part. Let's understand it better. Referring to a person according to single characteristic. Here, grey beard meaning an old man. मतलब किसी old man के लिए the person with grey beard बोला जाता है, like that. Now examples will make it better. First example, the great brain took the wise decision. Here the part of the body, brain, is used for the person. So brain stands for a person. So the word great brain is used for an intelligent person. India won the match. Here the whole, that is India, is used for the Indian team that consists of 11 players. So India stands for Indian team. Here the whole India is used for part, that is Indian team. And this is scenic talkie. He hired some hands to accomplish the task. Hands refer to person. Here the word hand, that is the part of the body, is used to convey the persons. The grey beards are sent out of the town. जैसे कुछ बूढ़े लोगों को शहर से बाहर निकाल दिया, ये बात कन्वे करने के लिए the grey beards are sent out of the town. So the word grey beard stands for the old people. On number 14, we have metonymy. Metonymy is a figure of speech in which one thing is replaced with a word closely associated with it. Let's make it better. In fact, metonymy means change of name. As a literary device, it is way of replacing an object or idea with something related to it instead of stating what actually mean. So in simple term, metonymy का मतलब होता है change of name. Change of name is very closely associated to the meaning which we want to convey here. Let's understand it better with the help of examples. There is a mountain of work on my desk today. Here, the mountain here is metonymy for heavy pile of files. So mountain of work conveys that there is a heavy pile of work on my table. I wish he would keep his nose out of the plans. Nose is metonymy for interest or attention. Here, to keep his nose out of the plants, matlab he should keep himself away of taking any interest or attention in the matter. That's what the idea is conveyed here. This class is more intelligent and engaged than the last one. Class is metonymy for the group of students. Here the word class is used for the group of students, and the sentence is the perfect example of metonymy. On number 15, we have interrogation. Interrogation is asking of a question not for the sake of getting an answer but to put a point more effectively. इंट्रोगेशन एक ऐसा फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है जिसमें क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है not for the intention of getting answer but to put the point more effectively. There is a question mark at the end. How to identify that the sentence is interrogation? So you will always see the question mark at the end of the sentence. Let's see the examples. 1. Can a mother ever forget her own child? And then there is a question mark. Will God ever be harsh with you? And then there is a question mark. So these are the examples of interrogation. Number 16 is exclamation. When ideas or words express strong emotions such as joy, surprise, anger, etc., it is known as exclamation. Words or sentences end in an exclamation mark. What is the identification of exclamation? The sentences always end with exclamation mark. And through these sentences, the emotions such as joy, surprise, anger are conveyed. Examples. When we say, oh my God, this is the perfect example of exclamation, and you can see the exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. Second example, what a brilliant catch. You can see the expression of surprise here, and the exclamation mark also is put at the end. How sad it is to cry alone. Here, the sadness is conveyed through the exclamation, putting an exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. So these are the examples of exclamation. This is the end of part 2. Thanks for watching.